Hi, Scott Fresener here with T-Biz TV with my good friend Jeff Solomon. We're actually hanging out at the hotel, and Jeff is here for in beautiful Phoenix, where it hailed yesterday and snowed
right.
2 weeks
Spring
ago.
training,
He's here for spring training, and so Jeff and I are getting together. Jeff is a longtime friend and are you a promotional products guru?
Well, I don't know if I'd call myself a guru.
A character?
A character, absolutely. Some people have called me irreverent.
No.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant, I know.
Well, no, I like to shake the things up a little bit and talk about industry issues and so forth that people won't really touch.
Well, if they go to your website, which is promotional, tell me.
It's freepromotips.com. We've published free promo tips since 2005, and it's an information resource. We talk about industry issues, and I love my latest series called Really Like, and it's just all the things that get you scratching your head going, really.
I love getting your emails because you always have some irreverent headline, and you're really good at email marketing because it really sucks you in. You kind of see the little subject line, you go, and then you see the little thing, and there's Jeff with some rant going on with somebody.
Yeah, exactly, like the one that recently...
You're like the Howard Stern kind
Well,
of.
yeah, exactly. I'm the Jerry Springer of the promotional products industry, you know. But I just did one on it's 2013. How does your Yellow Page ad look? Real
People
story.
still do that?
Well, that's what the story is on, and it has to do with Yellow Page ads and a medium that is obsolete. And you can go to freepromotips.com, and that is under our business resource articles section. And I actually have a very good friend who made a gob of money selling Yellow Page ads and left to go into the ministry, and everybody was wondering, why are you leaving this job? You know, he was the number 2 guy in California selling Yellow Page
There's
ads.
a career change for you.
Yeah, exactly. And we were in Hawaii, and I probably haven't seen this guy in over 15 years. We're in Hawaii a couple weeks ago. We run into him and his wife there.
Was he on the beach preaching or?
No, actually, he was just there, and the organization he got involved with, YWAM, their home base is there. Now he's actually back in the business world, but he still is connected. And he said, they thought I was all crazy, you know, this whole Yellow Page ad thing. But in any event, it ties to business today because there are some classic things that we can do using promotional products that still work, and it's not spending a fortune on Yellow Page ads, you know, where they go, well, if you'd want red, it's another $20 a month. If you want color and how many directories you want to be in and all these different things. Using the medium of promotional products, you can have a product that it just has a lasting impression that either sits on somebody's desk or is appreciated in some way. The statistics are unbelievable about how effective promotional products are in terms of brand recognition.
Now, to a novice user, promotional products would be, I always use the term as trinkets and trash, which would be tchotchkes, which could be T-shirts, of course, but it could be a cup, it could be an ashtray, it could be a pen or whatever. That would be promotional products.
Right, absolutely. And I think the term promotional products is a little like negative in a way because people think of it as crap or tchotchkes and such.
Yeah.
But the reality is it's a powerful branding tool used effectively.
So how does a screener that knows nothing about it, doesn't want to join PPAI or ASI, and just wants to sell this stuff and maybe not make as much margin, how does he go? Who does he contact to do that? You?
No, not me actually, but I would suggest that anybody, whether you're a decorator or in this industry in any way, a graphic designer, sign up and get free promo tips. There's no cost to it. You go to freepromotips.com, get our e-newsletter, browse around the site. But there are some free resources out there. Promo Marketing has a free search engine tool for those that are in the industry.
But is there someone they can buy through? I know that used to be you could buy through as a broker.
Yeah, but I think you really just want to find the sources.
And is that easier now than it was? Because years ago it seemed to me it was kind of hard because you had everything was pretty secretive.
Yeah, I think you just need to find the sources. And of course there are organizations like ASI that will help you do it, and PPAI, our nonprofit trade show association. They're great resources and trade shows all around the country. Actually, if you can go to a promotional products trade show, you'll make those connections with the suppliers, and really the suppliers will be happy to sell you if you're in this industry in some way.
And they could find some of like the resources through your website.
Yeah,
the freepromotips.com.
Free promo tips. There are several suppliers where you can get free samples and information, and you can make a connection that way. So
now tell me something. I've known you a long time. I always thought of you and think of you as being a good salesman. You know, you're kind of a not afraid to ask for the deal. You're kind of a in your face kind of a guy. I think traditional selling is a lost art. I think everybody wants to do social media, have their website, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think the days of going out and making a call and having people understand that that's part of the sales cycle. Would you agree with that?
Well, first of all, I think as Jeffrey Gitomer has said to a large group, he said, "You suck at sales." I go, "You suck at sales?" You know, really, a group of salespeople. I'm thinking, how does he know I suck?
I saw one of his videos today on YouTube. It's funny you should mention Jeffrey Gitomer. I was watching, going to YouTube, and there was Jeffrey Gitomer looking at me.
Yeah, you suck at sales, and I do suck at sales. Well,
I don't think you. No,
I think it's about relationship, and I think it's about people like to do business with people they like, and so I do think the art of selling is a lost cause. Or lost art, really. We want to do social media, we want to sit on our computer, but there are things you can do, and I recently covered some of this in that Yellow Page article, which is on Free Promo Tips about the Yellow Pages, things that we used to do where we would send a collection of branded products that would include a t-shirt and other items. In this case, we won awards for our marketing toolbox, which had screwdrivers that were imprinted and stress foam items.
Well, you did coffee cups, coffee mugs, and you told me once you took them with coffee beans in it, and you would just drop it off at places,
Yeah,
and
right.
you know.
Exactly, the coffee mug. Like you could take a coffee mug, and we did a big coffee mug that cost $1 and change, and it would say, "Before you can finish drinking this cup of coffee, we can show you cost-effective ways to promote your business," and that would still work today. So even though like the Yellow Page is totally obsolete, and my buddy who made a lot of money, like he didn't think at that time that his job would be obsolete at the time. And he told me when we met, he says, "I made so much money. That's why I was able to go do what we wanted to do." And so again, that you go back to some of the basics, like a coffee mug with the right, and it's not about the coffee mug, it's about the message that's on the coffee mug.
Yeah, it's just showing, it's relationship building, because you're kind of saying, here we are, we're friendly, we're kind of fun, we're kind of whimsical, we're having a good time, let's talk and get that dialogue going. But to me, with social media, I'm not against social media or a website, but I think that people forget that you need the dialogue. Your prices are too high, you're too low. I need this. At least you have a dialogue going, and people don't do that anymore, I don't think.
Right, and you have to look at providing the solutions for the person. You know, somebody, I don't want to go too long, but somebody came to us one time and said, "We want pens for a trade show." And I would ask the question, why do you want pens? Well, we just want to give them out to the people as they pass by. Well, and this is very, very typical, and plenty of promotional products people will just take the order for the pens and move on. And I said, "Well, what's your real goal?" "Well, we want to make connections with some people." "Well, do you know who those people are?" And it turns out there's like 50 people, you know, that they want to really connect with. "How many people are going to the show? Do you know who those people are? Do you have their contact information?" "Yes, we do." And I go, "Well, why don't you send something like something personalized with their name on it, laser engraved, and maybe they spend about $20 for the item." And in this case, we did a two-part thing, and it had their name on it, and said, "Hey, we want you to come by our booth for the rest of this item." And effectively for $20 times 50,
Nothing, very cheap investment.
yeah, cheap investment, you're able to actually get to the 50 people you really want to see instead of giving out pens to everybody.
I love the story, and it's so typical. It's so typical.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's, as it turns out, though, as great of an idea as it was, they still bought pens.
All right,
People don't get it.
No, I know. We got to go. We're running a little long here. Jeff's in Phoenix. We're going to go smoke some cigars now because we're old buddies. We need to go bond a little bit, smoking some cigars. Anyway, Scott Fresener with my good buddy Jeff Solomon in beautiful, kind of rainy today, Phoenix, Arizona, saying adios from T-Biz TV.